Oh, misty eye of the mountain below, keep careful watch of my brother's souls. And should the sky be filled with fire and smoke, keep watching over Doran's sons.
It's like 5 in the morning and you have to wake up. The question for you, the time, is: are you on the right place? Are you doing what you love? We all want to find the thing what we love, whatever it is, what ignites your spark in your life. To feed your soul, you have to take a responsibility of doing the right things. It's like a root of the tree. Tree without roots won't stand for long. So, a question is very simple. What you gonna do with this time that you have, that was given to you? How would you like to live your life? Nothing comes easy. We all faced by mountains every day. So either you climb it or you remain feet here. But if you're not gonna make a move, nothing is gonna change. The only thing you need to be afraid of is not listen to yourself and not doing what you feel is right.
Happy January, my beautiful souls. Hello from Snowdonia again. So I'm gonna do a little faster intro for this video because I basically missed my opportunity for snow 1 week ago because I just couldn't go. So I decided to go instead this week because the next week are announced train strikes again. And the forecast for today is funny. It's some kind of polar vortex coming. So it's gonna be very warm in like lunchtime and supposed to come the rain showers, and I was really stressed about all of this. I don't know why. I'm so much stressed, more than ever on my trips. So I travel 1 day at once and I stay at Carol's place. If you remember Carol, almost 2 years ago when I first time went to Snowdonia. She offered me accommodation, however all the B&B was fully booked because I just couldn't decide for the last moment if I'm going or no. So I'm a little bit hurry now because I really would like to be up before starts the rain and set the camp. I will be alright. I don't know why I'm so stressed.
Now the last thing what you wanna have is to get wet and then your clothes get frozen in the night. And that's what exactly was going to happen.
Mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day to find our long forgotten gold. The pines were roaring on the height, the winds were moaning in the night. The fire was red, it flaming spread, the trees like torches blazed with light. Far over the misty mountains mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day.
Oh, beautiful soul. So I'm under the ridge. It's just behind me over there. I'm very beautiful. I'm sweaty hot and it's windy a little bit. It was drizzling a little bit. Yeah, I have the hard work just ahead. It was a little bit boggy around a lake. I dip like over the ankle in a bog, but hey, I don't mind. It's looking like clear over there, but where I'm going is looking cloggy. So far so good. It's 11. I hope by 12 I'm on a summit, so woo!
Half of ascending was pretty much no wind at all and just fine drizzle. All it starts somewhere on the middle of the ridge when the drizzle change on the rain, and then under the summit it hits completely.
Hello, beautiful souls. Maybe 15 minutes under the summit hits me a really heavy rain and wind. It was horrible windy on the summit, horrible. So I couldn't pitch the tent on the west side like I previously wanted. I thought I'm gonna have a view on the mountains, but hey, there's no view at all. I mean, there should be clear after these front passes. So I just quickly found some less windy spot where I'm right now. And my tent is on bumps, hills, and I'm sliding, and it's really badly set up, but I don't care. And I don't care that I didn't shoot it because my phone didn't have a waterproof case, and this is my hands shaking how I was cold, so everything on me was completely soaked wet. So I just really hurried, get inside my tent to change my clothes and defrost. And now I'm just gonna defrost and wait until stop rain. Hello my dearest souls. So I'm in my tent. I even didn't bother to blow out my mat yet because the surface I'm camping is only bumps, so I just perfectly fit into bumps and it's nice and warm and cozy in my sleeping bag. So I'm trying to warm up because my toes are really struggling. I don't feel them. I mean, they're completely numb. So I'm trying to warm them up with the hand warmer. And yeah, I'm still shaking from cold. And outside is raining and supposed to rain until 3. I'm not even bothering to go up to do any photo shooting of how it's raining on my tent because I'm really cold and everything is wet, and all what I'm wearing now is nice and dry, so I really don't want to make it wet. Also, it's a down jacket, so it won't be good if it's wet. Oh. So I thought, like, I will talk to you a little bit because I'm not talking to you recently on my vlogs, like my lovely waffling. So yeah, I did really struggle because of this rain to do this trip, but I thought like I can make it that rain. Oh yeah, this is my hat from my dad. Well, he gave it to me. It has a head torch, so I don't have to look for the head torch in the tent anymore. I mean, I took my head torch in case I have to hike in the dark. But yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit chatty today probably because it's obviously not weather to go outside the tent yet. So I thought I will tell you about my struggle and how I couldn't let go. Basically, that stress around the weather. I just couldn't accept it because I really don't like to hike in the rain, and basically everything what I hiked in is wet. And the temperature will drop in about 1 hour on sub-zero. So I don't know how this is gonna dry, but in the worst scenario I will just hike what I'm wearing now. And not supposed to rain tomorrow, so it should be fine. But yeah, and you know, I just don't like to setting up tent in the conditions like I did. It makes everything so difficult. And because of this, I basically didn't know if to go on the trip, and I was chasing the snow, and 1 week ago was here like a lot of snow and beautiful weather, and I couldn't go at the time. So I thought like maybe I can catch on this week that snow will be still here, but comes the polar vortex and it's bloody raining. It's bloody raining. So it's no snow at all. Yeah, and yeah, my toes are really painful right now. But they should be fine. I'm just gonna defrost here for a while. See you soon. A little bit cleared up. A little bit. and it's windy, it's cold. But I'm grateful that the rain stops. So I'm trying to like dry in the wind my clothes for tomorrow. And there is a ridge where I walked, and I actually didn't see anything because it was fog. But yeah, looking beautiful right now, and the temperature is dropping down rapidly. So I think I will go to the summit in a minute and cook some food because I'm hungry.
Every day, every hour, I was checking the forecast for Moel Siabod. More I was thinking on the rain, and more bigger chance I have to attract it. What if we try to don't think on a pink elephant? This probably won't work, because as soon as the pink elephant appears in our mind, it's impossible to get rid of it by consciously not thinking about it. And more we try to get rid of it, the more it persists. Here is the paradox of willpower, which is the basis of the law of reversed effort, also referred to as the backwards law by philosopher Alan Watts. The backwards law proposed that more we pursue something, the more we achieve the opposite of what we truly want, and the more disappointed we feel. Or simply put, the harder we try, the less likely we will succeed. On the flip side, when we stop trying, we will have what we want. So, a question is how to stop thinking about a pink elephant, how to stop thinking about the wet weather. It is just simply let go of outcome, let go of the conclusion what can happen, and just simply accept whatever comes.
For sun is setting down, Lucy is nice and warm. Yeah, it was horrid to set up the tent in that wind and in that rain. I don't like that, but hey, I was rewarded, and as the forecast promised, it's clear up, although kind of. It's still rolling clouds around, but tomorrow it's supposed to be sunny. So for tomorrow I have a plan which is gonna depend on how it's gonna be on Friday. And it's a big surprise, and yeah, that's another reason why I was so nervous about this trip and I couldn't decide it. So yeah, in this intro, because I haven't done any intro before the trip, because I was so rushing up here that I just didn't want to waste the time waffling, so I'm just gonna waffle now. I would like to say one more time thank you to Carol for her hospitality and accommodation. She basically offered me a shelter. Well, I invited myself. on the last moment because I couldn't book any B&B, as I said. And yeah, it was such a lovely evening. Carol is such a beautiful soul, so like-minded, and I seen like myself just a little bit later, you know, older. It was beautiful evening, so thank you. And also thank you to Clark and Rob for their donation for this trip, and also thank you to Johnny, to JW, who became my very first patron. So yes, I'm running already Patreon website where you can subscribe for 5 different tiers, and each one has a different benefits, which the last one I think is the best one, because you're gonna receive the postcard from a print of painting from each trip, like a postcard, but it's gonna be paint, and lots of different things, like access to the videos where I'm talking about different things that I'm not talking on YouTube, something from my personal life. Like for example, in this one is gonna be the reality behind my traveling and what a big change happened in my life, or about the camping spots and trails where you can download, or there's gonna be always a link. Then are gonna be videos from my workouts and lots of different things and updates where I'm going, etc. So I thought it would be nice to create a community with the people who really like care about what I'm doing. And with all this opportunity, I would like to start to run my own website for my paintings. So yeah, it will be just the prints, but the original will be available with the time as well. So that's the big news about my life and a busy January. And yeah, if you are curious what big change happened in my life, then just sign up for the Patreon. And yeah, I'm now gonna digest this reach, what I'm looking for that I just went through. I must admit, it was very difficult in the rain. The rocks being very greasy, slippery, and there are bits which are scrambled, like you actually don't have any grip there. It was just like a wall. And yeah, it was quite funny with few moments. And I must admit that just under the summit I was completely losing myself. I haven't got much energy, no food, no sugar, nothing. I was not drinking, I was just pushing up to come here as soon as I can, so I'm not stuck in the rain on that ridge, which I anyway was. And yeah, I was slowly fading out, but yeah, I made myself food, get some chocolate. I'm gonna make myself hot chocolate now and enjoying the views. So yeah, stick around. And yeah, probably if my plan BC for tomorrow will work out, you're gonna probably know it even before, because I will put it in the intro. But yeah, never mind. Yeah have a good night, everyone. Good morning, beautiful souls. It's 7:30. It's very cold. It's very windy. I mean, yeah, it was windy. Oh, it was windy all night, quite a lot. And my clothes didn't dry, so I have to hike in what I'm wearing now. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not gonna be very sweaty, because this is all downset, so yeah, it's cold. And I don't know, my mood is a little bit down, I don't know why. Beautiful souls. I'm not talking to you much because I think it's not my day. So I'm almost at the road and it's fairly boggy walk, hike, and I don't feel alright. My toes really hurts me and they've been numb like for 3 hours. And I don't know if I twisted wrist yesterday on the ridge or what happened to my left arm. Basically this really hurts me and I can't do nothing. It was really struggle to pack the stuff in a tent to the backpack and the tent with one hand. And I don't know what's wrong with me. I just don't have any energy. My legs are letting me down and I'm honestly having a little breakdown because my plan was I'll show you in a minute, up there and pitch the tent there and then walk tomorrow down to Ogwen Cottage. But the problem is that in the morning is everything so frozen that the rocks are so slippery that I can't even step on the rocks, and I fell about 3 times. I really badly had hit my femur bones and the backpack fell all over me and I rolled down, and basically my down trousers that I'm wearing now are wet. So I don't have anything to sleep. So I really start to struggle like how I'm gonna survive the night because it's gonna be minus, everything is frozen what I have and wet. And I don't know how I'm gonna go down tomorrow through the Ogwen Valley in that slippery surface. So I'm giving up. Sorry that I'm crying, but I don't know. I supposed to go today and just do the Moel Siabod and go down like I previously wanted, and I just push it so much. And I'll later tell you what was my plan C, and it would be great today because the conditions are perfect. It's just my body. I can't. I'm gone completely with my body. Yeah, I'll show you later. It's 12 and I set the tent. It's just so beautiful day. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful, but I just can't. I physically can't. I mean, you can say probably from my face that I'm completely gone. I don't know what happened to me, and I don't have a twist wrist. I don't know what happened to it. I mean, I twisted how I was trying to catch the reach yesterday. Yeah, I give up. dearie souls, hello from my campsite and destroyed Lucy. So behind me is Snowdonia and over there is Glitters where I was 1 year ago, and over there I wanted to camp previously but I won't make it. I just won't make it. My left hand is dying. I ate and I'm feeling like I'm just like half alive. I really don't know what happened to me. I'm usually having quite lots of energy and a really good condition, and I'm doing my daily practice still, and I just don't know what happened to me. I think it could be possibly that yesterday I pushed so much through the reach that I just withdrawn myself. So the route I planned, as I said, was staying over there and then walk through the Oakland Valley or around the tree van down to the bus stop. But then I had suddenly this idea, I had this dream. The forecast was really nice for today, so maybe I could pitch the tent somewhere under the Tree One summit and leave the tent there and then go up. And I basically choose the spots which I didn't find that someone ever attempt to camp there, and I might do this in the summer only because yeah I don't think I'm gonna be back in Wales in the winter this year. I mean, if I don't count December. But yeah, I might do it in the summer. That basically there is a little plateau, kind of plateau, between summit of Tree One and South Far Peak. And I found through Google Earth there is one flat spot. So I thought like I can make it around, because there are two paths. One is going through the South Ridge and another one is going around. But you know, on Google Earth you don't see really how steep it is and how rocky. And basically, when I was going down Moel Siabod today, there is not a really rocky path, but there being the rocks on the path that I have to go through. And every time I slipped, I just step on it. It was like someone spilled oil on it, and I slipped actually really badly. That I rolled down. I don't have this on my camera. I rolled down like a ball, and I end up on my belly and squashed with my backpack. And I started to cry because I realized like I'm not gonna make it to Tree One, and I've been already exhausted from the falling and the fact that I just can't make it down. And then I thought like if I set up alarm on 8 o'clock and we'll try to climb the Tree One on a sunrise with these slippery rocks, it will be suicide. It will be suicide because it was raining and everything was covered with ice. You know, it's just icy, wet, greasy rocks. And yeah, and then basically how I went more down from Moel Siabod, the fields and the snow and from the rain are just soaked, so it was really boggy. And my down trousers starts to be wet, and you know, like when the down trousers and down jackets get wet, they get heavier and it's very difficult to dry them. So I starts to panicking what I'm gonna do and what I'm gonna sleep, and I just can't imagine myself going up now. And I get so angry in the moment of descending down on myself, why I pushed it, I missed the snow 1 week ago, you know, and all these things. Because, you know, if you're shooting and if you're making photography and looking for the inspiration, you're looking for something spectacular, and it's about chasing the snow and conditions, and it makes me sad if I can't go when I know that this is the right time. I learn again how to let go of what I planned and where I want to be, and listen to my body. I am shattered. I have no energy at all, and my arm over here is so swollen and painful. I can't nothing take in my hand. So how I would climb Tree One tomorrow, you know? And I'm here alone on this beautiful field. It's just stunning. So I'm going in my tent a little bit chilled, and then I'll just set
myself for sunsets and enjoy the views and everything around me. Yeah, this is it. And I plan for the February West Highland Way. And after this trip, I feel like I don't know if I can make it. Camping and hiking in winter is sometimes tough. If you just go for one night, you know, you don't care if you're gonna have a wet tent, and you don't care if the pot stays dirty. But if it's supposed to be 6 nights, you know, it's like every time detach the inner tent from the outer sheet to keep it dry. It's just so much work. And clean the pot in the cold, my hands are freezing, is hard. And sort out all the things, it's not easy but I'm still enjoying it. I don't know, it's weird to describe the feelings while I'm doing it. Anyway, I'm waffling now, so I'm off for now. Speak to you soon.
Just come home. I got a fear holding my blood. She was carried up into the clouds high above. Ooh, if you bled, I'll bleed the same. Ooh, if you're scared, I'm on my way. Did you run away? Did you run away? I don't need to know. But if you ran away, come back home. Just come home.
Very good morning, my beautiful souls. It's maybe 7:30. I'm packing. It's a very cloudy day, so I'm actually glad that I just didn't stay over there, because it's in the clouds. And yeah, it just feels a little bit weird that I haven't done what I usually planned, and I felt so weak with my body, then my wrist, then the rocks, then the falling, you know, all those little things that you're supposed to enjoy the hike. I was not enjoying it. So yeah, I decided to stay here at this spot, now heading home, and we'll really have to think about how I'm gonna do West Highland Way in February.
and my bus is going in 1 hour. I don't know why I set up so early. And yeah, I just do hope that the buses stop here, because there is a bus stop, but the other way around. I managed to put my trousers on. They eventually dry after 2 days. The plan was going to Moel Siabod, which I did. I had beautiful weather yesterday, which I'm grateful for. I had amazing relaxing time yesterday afternoon on that field, and yeah, it was lovely. Well, this is it. That's all. Thank you again. Thank you everyone. Thank you Johnny once again for a subscription. I hope you're gonna enjoy the extra content, and if in case, join another patrons. Yeah, and stay happy and shiny. Have a good life everyone. I'll see you maybe in February. Bye.
Da 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 da.